In celebration of Peacemaker Season 2, let us gather together and remember the forgotten villains of the hero's rogue gallery, which honestly, there aren't that many because his first few series were pretty short. But starting off, Emil Bork. Starting off with that guy that you most likely have seen because he was actually the first ever Peacemaker villain. A classic rich guy with no moral compass, Bork does everything that he can to cause an international incident. Between selling weapons to both sides of a war, to organizing ambassador dinners with an explosive plan inside, he is giving Peacemaker a run for his money. I mean, not for long though. He made 2 issues as a main character, and then he was lost in the shuffle when Charlton Comics was acquired by DC. Mr. Blaze. Seeking to unleash terrible fire upon the world, but like actual fire, not firepower, Mr. Blaze and his Lava Men are the final villains of Peacemaker's first solo series. After Peacemaker successfully developed a formula to make materials that are immune to flames, this is stolen by Mr. Blaze, a failed circus fire eater. His obsession with fire takes him to the site of a volcanic explosion where the victims turn into fiery lava men. Bonding with the island's inhabitants, Mr. Blaze essentially becomes their leader. He tries to take that fire and destroy multiple cities, but is stopped when Peacemaker literally freezes him in his tracks. Snowflame. Snowflame is a more recent Peacemaker adversary that originated as a New Guardians villain in the 80s that is so insensitive and completely insane. He gets his powers from the disco dust, the fun snow, pick your name for it. When he ingests more of that, he gets more powerful. Snowflame pops up every once in a while because he is just so outrageous, and the last time he was seen, he was holding Peacemaker and Red Bee. He took himself out actually in a manner that I often think about, lives rent-free in my head. Instead of snorting the intended substance, he snorted a poison dart frog. Every day, I wish I could sit in a writer's room at DC, not to fix anything, but just to see how we get to certain places. Beel. Mining accident or ancient wonder, you decide. Created Beel and his survivors. The men discovered a secret underground city while digging one day. The city held powerful weapons, but it came at a price. The exposure to the uranium caused the workers to grow intolerant to light and gain powers of shape-shifting. However, that made their regular appearance more just kind of like gray Play-Doh. Their goal is to take over the world by drilling tunnels through every continent. It's a daring plan that doesn't make it very far when Peacemaker destroys their machines and causes the mind to fall in on itself. Enrico Lichetti. Enrico believes the world is going to destroy itself, but he's also trying to start that war, so make it make sense, Enrico. Anyways, in an effort to take hold of his future, he decides to move underwater. Figuring out a way for humans to breathe underwater by making them fishmen, Enrico started kidnapping scientists, visionaries, impressive athletes, and forcing them to join his twisted Atlantis. Unlucky for him, he happened to take Peacemaker's girlfriend at the time. In the end, by causing a malfunction with submarines, Enrico sank to his watery demise, because he turned everyone else into a fishman, but not himself. For some reason. Sinistro, or boyfriend. Sinistro was a guy that didn't really grasp the concept of being a superhero. He thought it wasn't fair that there were no heroes or like super powered beings that helped criminals, so he decided to fill that gap in the job market. It brought him head to head with Peacemaker and other heroes like Blue Beetle. He was incredibly goofy and never taken seriously, even when he admitted his crimes to officers. Finally, the Golden Pharaoh. This is a true hidden gem because he never actually made it to print. The Peacemaker issue 6 was never published, but it was fully drawn out and the pages are out there on the internet. The Pharaoh had 3 goals: start a nuclear war, gather all the gold on Earth, and rule the world. Which might sound like a lot and a little bit hard, but when you break it down, it's only like 3 things. Anyways, he wanted the gold to create a golden pyramid that will protect him and his followers from the radiation of the war. So after that's over, he can emerge when it's all done and rule the land with old world attitudes. Of course, Peacemaker destroyed everything and the day was saved, just not the comic obviously, considering it never hit the stands, RIP to them. But what do you think? Are you excited for Peacemaker Season 2? Hopefully we see some of these villains on the call sheet. Thanks so much for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye nerds!